Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends, and episode number 700, which is all about viewer teams, your teams. So it was about a week ago where I posted a video calling for teams for this video, and I got a lot of them, and that's very highly appreciated. It makes my job so much easier, but it also makes it so much harder too, because I got so many people who are so enthusiastic and in some cases put a lot of work in, and I can only do 15. You know, it's a long video as it is, and I just couldn't do any more. I mean, even if I added another set, it's just scratching the surface of the number of people who actually wanted to become involved. And it's hard. It really is very difficult. I tried to be very fair when I did this. As I said in the video, I stuck to a very strict pattern, which is I would pick one person who asked for a lot of teams. Then I would pick another one who asked for a few teams. And then I would pick one person in each set who just asked for one team. Then I also got a mix of veteran guys who have been with me for a long time and some new faces that I don't think I've ever actually had a team done before in one of my videos. So I just try to be fair right across the board. But anyway, I think I should probably stop talking because we got a lot of fights to see, huh? All right, so let's get going with the first set. And so we begin at the beginning with our first set. And our first team was suggested by, and I need to count because la 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 la. I think that was 8. And the individual of the 8 laws suggested, I believe it was 61 teams. I had to count it with my fingers, really small text. Number it next time would be really convenient, just saying. And I don't know which number this was because I had no intention of going through it, but I did find this one and it looked kind of interesting, so I thought we'd go with it. So the first member of this team is over in nature, and we're going to grab... Where is he? He's down here somewhere. There he is. Shroomy! Next up, we're going with somebody who is over in Earth. I actually had to put an extra rune on him, but yeah, he's got 1 lock slot, and I don't really like him too much, so that's kind of the reason. All right, we got blue. Yeah, I gave him an extra 3. I don't really like him very much. Let's face it, in Earth, I have a lot better, right? All right, and the final member of this team actually also just got runes. It must be his first time in PvP, I should say. And I actually gave him better stuff. Yeah, I did, because he deserves it. This is going to be... Where is... Thor! Alright, so he's got some strength. I actually gave him that rune that had some extra life, because, you know, he is a tank, so... Alright, so let's see. We're going to be doing some mind stuff. So I don't want to mess with a Voltic. Can't do anything to a Temerian. Can't do anything to a... Undertaker as well, and of course there's a Shade Moon there, so we're going to do a quick refresh. Alright, what do we have here? Up the middle, no. We could do the one on the right. And there's no denial on the left. I mean, it's probably a decent enough team over here. I don't remember what Nishan's bodyguard is immune to. It might be position? You know what? Let's just do it anyway. We're going to fight this team on the right. Okay, yep, come beat me up. Okay, well, obviously he's going first. I just wanted to check here. It is possession. Okay, that could end up being a problem. We'll see. All right. Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. He gives a big old shield, doesn't he? Okay, so let's see. Moderate nature damage, possess all targets. Who's going to go first? Maybe we could get him to beat up on... Of course, you know, he might resist it. Oh, he's immune to stun. Okay, alright, that's not a problem then. Okay. Okay, that was fortuitous. That was fortuitous. We didn't have to worry about Nishan's bodyguard because he took care of that. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? We have debilitating embrace. Moderate thunder damage. It gives daze and major damage reduction. Alright, we'll keep that one in mind for a moment. Alright, that's the shield, right? Hammer virtue. Oh, boom! Somebody dies. Who dies? Okay, let's look at the last one. Okay, that's the taunt and the mirror. All right. I'm wondering... Well, you know, the Varuna has already done his big thing, right? I mean, he did the cascade. So, I mean, that's his big thing. So why don't we just get rid of her? Because she was being stubborn. All right, let's see. I figure just damage to everybody, or do we just go for the single target along with the double damage? You know what? Let's just do that. Because these two are frozen anyway, right? All right, so what do we have going on here? Very heavy special damage removes 100% of stamina and gives stamina back to himself. I'm thinking of him up there. Let me look at the schedule here. You know what? We don't have to do that right now. Last breath. Add stamina, extra turn. I'm going to do that. These guys are going to move, and he's going to be able to go after they move, right? So we're just going to charge. All right. I can repossess them now. Yeah, that worked out pretty darn good. All right, so yeah, this one right here, we were looking at that one before, and the Varuna just did not like that one at all. Okay, so you have double damage now. Do you have a single target attack? Well, I mean, that's going to do good damage, so why not? Okay, hit. Okay, oh, that was so very nice of you. We really appreciate it. Meanwhile, can we just have your life? Okay, you missed him. All right, you missed him. That's fine. All right, let's see. Hammer of Virtue, don't miss. That's why he's got the good stuff on. All right, and we got our first win. First game, first win. And we got a spin. And we got him. We're going to be looking at him a lot, aren't we? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's good. That's not bad. And I'm a champion. I guess I fell out of it. I don't know. Okay, so let's go in and grab our next team. Our second team in our first set was suggested by Destroyer 6382. And Destroyer 6382 wanted to see... We're going over to here, and we're going to look for Simon. Okay, by the way, this is a kind of a strongish type of situation here. We're going with, very strong here, Melvin. And finally, the last individual is also in metal and sits right in the top area there, and that's going to be Anti-Entity. So Melvin's going to get a little speed boost there, right? All right, so what are we going to do here? We're going to be doing some hacking, right? Now, I believe the Isofex is immune to all forms of possession, so we're not going to do that. All right, the teams over on the left, you know, they're high level, but one, there's no denial there, and two, not really the best ones. So over here, I think we're going to do a refresh. All right, so what do we got here? Kane is immune to all forms of possession. Don't want to do that. I'm thinking up the middle. Yeah, I'm thinking up the middle. We do have an orc here who's going to be like a 25% resist, and we have a general here. Actually, they're all kind of... No, the Shannara's bodyguard is immune to stun. The other ones are very good at resistance. So hopefully Melvin can penetrate that resistance. All right, let's go. Okay, so if Melvin does not get the General Teddies, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Yep. We's in trouble here. Yes, this is... Okay. Stamina regeneration sounds like a really good idea. Okay, and you can't do anything. That is really not good at all. The good part about it is that these individuals are working for us, though. Okay, and thanks for the shield. Very appreciated. Should I go for the stuns? And the guy in the front is immune to stun. Alright, why don't we do that? Okay, that just completely crashed and burned, didn't it? I shouldn't have done that. I should have just charged and let him get his better stuff back. Alright. Okay, we need to do some nullification here. Alright, the Deaddies can't do the Stamina Devours, right? So I'm thinking, who am I going to be doing this to? I'm also thinking of reactivating cooldowns because I want Melvin to get Black Hat back. Who's going next? The Orc's going. We have the opportunity to take care of her. All right. As much as the Orc scares me, him in the front, he could be a problem. So, okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give us our stuff back. Mostly Melvin. All right, because he hasn't actually used his stuff yet, so he's going to use it right now. And that comes off the shield. How wonderful is that? All right, you all die? Okay, then that took care of that. Okay, our second team was victorious. And then we have this guy again. Okay. We're going to be seeing him a lot. Okay, so let's talk about our third team. Each time I do one of these specials, I basically allow one of the team members to submit a team. Because I don't want to do that with all of them because it's not really very fair. So what it is the first individual on the team who gets to me gets their team. Assuming they weren't in the previous, episode or something like that. So usually it's somebody in the chat who gets to me, but in this case it really wasn't. The first individual who got to me actually, according to YouTube, is the first comment on the video when it was posted. So, our third team today was suggested by Harvey. And Harvey, I think Harvey gave me a couple of teams, but I decided to go with this one. I don't remember. I didn't write down the number of teams. So our first member of this team is going to be over in light, I believe. It's unusual because, of course, is he here? There might be magic, though. I keep making that mistake. No, it isn't. It's Rabish. I'm confused by a sane rabbit. It's just confusing for me. All right, the next individual is not confusing at all, and he's sitting right on top, and we have Sparta. Now, this last one was a bold choice. So we'll see how this works out. The last member is in Magic, and this is going to be over, where is he? Actually, he's way down here probably, right? Because this is going to be Boogie. Okay, he's got some speed on him, so he probably is going to be going before Sparta. All right, well, it's all up to Bugsy to give us the opportunity, right? So let's see what we have here. Okay, we have two members of a team in the middle there. There is denial. It really depends on the Mr. Scratch and how fast he is, right? We got an Alcanine, which could be very bad, but we also have a... we kind of have three denial individuals on the right. Do I want to mess with two generals? That could be ugly. I mean, resists. You know what I'm talking about? Resist. I'm thinking, still, I got Sparta though, right? Let's just try again. Let's just see what we can find here. I don't even know what that is up the middle next to Sunblast. I really don't. But it's got Sunblast and it's got Shade Moon, so we're not doing that. I'm kind of liking what I see on the right. Yeah, I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the left. No, I am not liking that. All right, so why don't we try this? It does have a general in there, so it could end up being a problem. But let's just see how this works out. Okay, how much speed are we talking about? Okay, he's got support speed on him, so I'm not concerned at all. No. When your denial has support speed, that's a fail. Okay, what is your hardened? Okay, you're hardened, you're tough, right? And the other one is immune to possession. All right, so let's just go with this. All right, let me just take a quick look here as a reminder. I believe we're doing total blindness as denial, right? He's got the single target double stun, too. And then he's got this one in case he loses his stamina. All right, well, we're going to do this one and hope we get some blindness down. Okay, sorry about the little blankness. Real life comes in. All right, so let's see. This is kind of what I was hoping for. All right, what do we got? Increases damage by 100%. Of course, oh, I forgot. I meant to put that on Bugsy. Yeah, I didn't mean to put that on Bugsy. Okay, so let's see. Oh, he's evading right now, so we're gonna get rid of the other two. Boom, you're dead. And boom, you're dead. Oh, wow, that really hurt. Okay, there's nothing we can do until he gets that shield out of the way, right? Of the evasion, right? Okay, that hurt. That hurt a lot. It doesn't stack anymore, right? I don't think it stacks anymore. Hold on a second. What else we have here? Stamina. Increases stamina. That's an interesting idea. Maximum lifetime. Yeah, of course, that just got kind of everything there. So why don't we just... Oh, is that only for himself? Oh, decreases... Okay, I gotcha, I gotcha. You know what? Here, have some of that. Okay, so why don't we just finish you off? Oh, why did you do that? Okay, we need the double stun here, fast. Good. Alright, and... I'm going to give you guys back your stamina. Okay, can we do the strength again? Okay, unfortunately he can't do anything here. It would have been really nice if you'd actually attacked there. I'm going to go with the blindness. Okay, that might kill him. It did. How embarrassing, Sparta. The rabbit finished the job. Alright. And a spin. And food. Yippee. It's all your fault. Okay, so that is the end of the first set. And we had 3 wins. I believe the second set will follow immediately. Alright, and we have arrived at set number 2. So let's get going. Our first team was suggested by Jatan Gill. And Jatan wanted to see... Alright, we're going to start over on Earth. And we're going to get a beautiful young lady. And that's my story because I don't want to end up in a pot. No, I don't. Next, we're going with a horrible, hideous creature here in the light. It's terrible. It's horrible. It's Bellabal. Yeah, right. Yeah, I see her looking at me right there. Yeah, you better say that. The pot awaits. All right, and then finally, we're going to somebody here also in the light. And should be close to the top here. And that is, of course, Talon. All right, so we're going with Possession here. And let's see what we can do here. Completely ignoring the one up the middle, because that would be a terrible idea. Oh, yeah. Also, I think, yeah, the one on the left is a terrible idea, too, because of the Undertaker. That would work out very badly, I think. All right, I'm looking over here on the right, and I'm thinking that might be an interesting one. I mean, the Denial is probably the Metalhead. He can group stun. All right, why don't we try that one and see how that works out. Okay, they basically are not really configured for... They kind of got the same thing. They have speed, they have damage, and they have health. So the irony is that... you got it too? Hold on a minute. Yeah, the one who has got support health is actually the one who should have the health, which is the Oros. All right, let's see how this goes down here. All right, obviously, I want you to get all of them. Thank you. Okay, that's good. Okay, that worked out. It doesn't really help me any, but it's good that they're beating on each other. Oh, he's still possessed. Oh, did she do that? Or did that one just not go yet? Okay, I don't know, but you know what? I don't care either. So let's do some Bella Beast, moderate special damage, and sunburn for everybody. Everybody gets some sunburn. It's a hot day. All right, let's think about this. Do I want to go with discouraging or I think blinding would probably be a good idea. All right, we're just going to do the blinding. All right, good, because that way... Oh, somebody had to go. I guess you should have given that one some real health instead of just support health. All right, so let's just keep it up here. Oh, blinding, she already did that. So why don't we just go with this one right here? Kid Eater! Like you in the front, right? In the woods, actually, right? Grandma wants to get a bite. Let's see. Deals moderate earth damage to all enemies, applies damage reduction, negates healing. I'm wondering if we could do something about Metalhead doing that. Darkest Hour. Oh, did that damage you? I think it did. Yes, it did. Okay, he tried to get into Talon's head. He failed. Okay, that blindness worked out very well. All right, so let's have a whole new hit on you. And I set you up, too, with a great line and everything like that. Ugh. All right, discouragement. Okay, and now we can just, go with the blindness again. She's still blind. He isn't. So, besides, it'll do damage. Yeah, I think the sunburn finishes him off now. Yep. Okay, victory! We have victory. And I have some points and a little sword, too. And then we have a spin. Looking for that key right there. There it is. And food! Just what I always wanted. Yippee! I bet you're responsible for that, aren't you? He's like scowling at me because he doesn't like what I'm saying about him. Okay, so that's team number 1, and team number 1 was victorious. So let's go to team number 2. Apparently, team number 2, the individual put a lot of work into this. So let's just talk about this in depth. Team number 2 was suggested by XX. Everyone is awesome, XX. And this individual, because I'm not going to read all that again, gave me 20 teams. Apparently, this took a long time. Apparently, it took 7 hours to put these 20 teams together, so I really appreciate the effort. Anyway, I chose team number 16. So let's begin. We're going over to fire first. And we're getting somebody who has an amazing name. An amazing name. All right, and next we're going with somebody who doesn't get as much time in the battle as they used to get, but they're still kind of awesome. And that is going to be Fortune. And finally, somebody over in Magic who is going to be providing us the opportunity to kill our enemies. This is going to be Dodger. All right, so we're going to be doing some cooldown resets here. I'm hoping in the grand scheme that Fortune is going first, but I don't think so because of the level. All right, I might have to put speed in her or something like that. Okay, so let's see. Who are we going to be messing with? Up the middle is... We could do that. I mean, cooldown resets. I'm worried about Francine Frank. I'm worried about all of them. All of them are dangerous. But the thing about Francine, of course, is that she's got that skill that can instantly kill somebody. Or give them Reaper. The instant kill part is the thing I have a problem with. But I think that might be a fun one. So why don't we try that and see how it works out. Alright, so they don't really go too crazy here in runes. They got relics though, but I don't think that's going to save them. I'm looking at... Oh, Fortune's going in front of it. Gersus isn't... Oh, that's so wonderful. Alright, so here what we're going to do is that you guys... I think you guys were a bit late. Alright, good. Okay. You had a skill that did that. Alright, so obviously we're going with this right here, because this is luck of the draw. This one is going to give double damage and precision for 2 rounds. Alright, so let's see here. That's going to hurt. I think setting our enemies on fire is a great way to start this. Especially when you can't miss, right? Alright, she's got the regeneration going, though. That's kind of annoying. Let's think about this. I don't think... is the shock really going to hurt him? Do I want to do this, or do I want to do something else to them? I'm thinking, why don't we do... Let's see, really disorientated. None of them are immune to blind, so why don't we just hit them with total blind, just in case. Just in case a special goes off, you know? Alright. Okay, they're dying quickly. Oh, what is this? Deals massive magic damage to all enemies, activates all cooldowns. And this is going to be double damage, and this is going to be 3 corpses. Boom. Fortune gets a lot of that win. That buff is really great. It is indeed. Alright, so let's get a spin in here. You better give me gems, dude. I'm gonna come after you, man. I'm gonna come after you with a razor. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's go with our third and final team of set number 2. Our third team was suggested by Anime Fan. An Anime Fan gave me 5 teams. I don't remember the number of the team that I selected, but he'll know what it is when I actually start doing it. So let's begin. I get to use this one because I just ranked this individual up. So let's go over to nature. And where is Ivy? Oh, I never put that last speed on, did I? Yeah, okay, well, you know what? Unfortunately, I'm committed to this now, ain't I? All right, so let's go over to water, and let's find, where is he? Where is he? He's here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Jeff, okay, I think I opened up his last slot too, and I just didn't put anything in there. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gimping this team at the moment now. All right, let's go with somebody who isn't gimped now. Our final member is in fire, and he's sitting right in the middle there. This is going to be Blaze. All right, hopefully my not dealing with this ruin issue is not a problem. I'm pretty sure I opened up Ivy's last slot, and I also did that with Jeff. I think what it was with Jeff is, yeah, I did open it up. Once we could fix him with the skills, because his skills are very badly worded, by the way. If you get Polaris Star, the skills are terribly worded. Something that sounds like a single target attack is actually a group attack. So, all right, I am going to have to see what I can do. Actually, maybe we could do the one on the left, because I don't actually see any conventional denial over there. And maybe Ivy will get the lead over there. So why don't we just try that one? Okay, that's interesting. I'm thinking that Bella over here is going to go first. I guess it really depends. Who's naturally faster? You know what? I'm just going to hit the button and then we're going to find out. Okay, she's going first. This is great. All right, we're going to do this one because of the double stuns, right? All right. Okay, somebody wasn't stunned. I guess just missed. And that's not good because she's... yeah, unfortunately, she's possessed right now. I'm hoping that she doesn't shield these individuals, so we really need to get some death going for them. I'm thinking we do the freezing here. Let's try the freezes. Okay, Bella resisted that. That's very bad. If I do wildfire, I'll kill the bird in the front. I still have the Bella Bowl to do with. That'll kill him anyway and set the others on fire. Hopefully. Bella's been a little bit finicky regarding these. Oh, that is very annoying. What are you going to charge, please? Oh, that's ugly. It could have been worse. Jeff is dead, isn't he? He's going to be dead. He's dead as soon as his turn comes up. All right, let's do wildfire and hopefully hit both of them and kill both of them. Oh, wow. Okay. Vengeance. Get your vengeance here. Actually, I could heal him, couldn't I? Wait a minute. Removes negative status effects and gives a shield. All right, but she's going to go right after. Heavy damage. Okay, well, she can kill her. So let's do that. Okay, so Jeff lives. Okay, and a little sword. Okay, so that worked out. And boom. Okay, 3 up, 3 wins. End of set number 2. Set number 3 to follow. And we have arrived at the middle. Set number 3. So let's get going. Our first team was suggested by Rinthalion. And Rinthalion suggested 8 teams. And I chose team number 1. All right, so let's just get going. And team number 1 begins over in fire. And that is going to be... He's here somewhere. There he is. Bram. All right, next up, we're going with somebody over in magic. And that is going to be, where is Dodger? Obviously, Dodger is playing Denial. But helping Dodger today is another lady. And that is going to be in Metal, and that is going to be Anti-Entity. That's what she does. She helps. Okay, so we got a strong team here. We're going to be resetting cooldowns, so we have to be careful who it is we actually get to. Of course, she can also blind too, but I just really like the cooldown thing, you know? I guess it really depends upon our adversaries. All right, so let's see. What do we have here? What do we have here? Up the middle, could do that. Could risk doing Sunblast over on the side. I guess it really depends on who gets there first, right? Well, do we want to do that? Be kind of risky. But then again, we have kind of strong individuals here. All right, why don't we try the one on the left and see how that happens? See what happens, I should say. It all depends on the runes, doesn't it? And damage. Yeah, I can understand. He's got some decent damaging stuff. You know, I do understand that, especially since he can do guard down and such like that. It's just not what I would have done. Now, the big problem that I have here might be the demise. All right, hold on a second here. She's getting some help here. 6431. She's getting some help. I think she's getting it from Bram, too, right? Yep. Okay, and you are nowhere near as fast. Okay, I was looking at the runes there, and I was thinking, oh, this could be a problem. But I do see now that there's a 4 there, so. All right, so, I'm just trying to find the right place to click. All right, so let's go. Okay, this team definitely looks like something I want to reset the cooldowns for, so they're going to be a bit late. Okay, of course, a special there would have been very, very bad. I don't really like her going just yet. I would really like Braum to have gone first so he could get his attacks back. All right, so let me think about what I want to do here. I'm thinking Toxic Dust Storm, frankly. I think that might be the best thing. Okay, so let the slaughter begin. Now, let me see. Who am I most concerned about? Okay, I mean right here, of course. Right there, of course. Oh, ouch. Okay, kill him quickly, please. Okay, that's the moderate one. All right, so that should be... You're dead. Good. I saw he took a little bit of stamina away from Dodger there. Hopefully, we can just get rid of this. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going for her down here, in Jenica, because the thing about it is, Demise is only really dangerous when she can do something for somebody else, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this down here. And then we're just going to finish her off. Okay, and just give her blindness. Yeah, why don't we just do that? I mean, it's kind of over anyway, isn't it? Especially considering what I'm going to do is deactivate cooldowns. And we'll just make you a bit late again. And then Braum's just going to kill you. Sorry about that. Okay, victory! Alright, so that's good. Alright, so let's just do another little spin here and get some stuff. I'm going to get some gems here. If I don't get gems, it's your fault. Yeah, I see you scowling at me. You're messing with that wheel. Oh, is that what I got? Here, I noticed I didn't get gems. Alright, so let's go in and get our next team. Our second team today was suggested by Oliver Ruby. And Oliver wanted to see... Alright, we're going to go over to magic. And it is magical when you have... Well, it's not really magical. It's more dangerous than anything else. When you have... a rabbit in a tank. Especially a crazy one who likes to blow himself up. Alright, next up, we're going over to Thunder. We're going over to Thunder, and we're probably going down a bit here, because we're going with Dynamo. Alright, and finally, we're going over to Fire, and we're going to be grabbing, very carefully, because he's a little bit fragile. He is a little old, right? And this is going to be... SETI. Okay, so we got all kinds of stuff here. So I'm guessing that Dynamo's in the damage department here. But maybe Patton can help with that. All right, so let's take a step back. We're going to be doing stunning. So we got to take that into account. All right, so let's think about this. He's kind of fast, but he's not like really fast. So let's think. Well, obviously we're not going up the middle because that's a cryotin there, and also the Shannara's bodyguard is immune to stun as well. I think the Kyubuki is like a 35%. I think she's a tough, so we're not doing that one. Okay, 115 over on the left would be a little too fast, I think. I think that'd be a little too fast. Why don't we try this one on the right? There's definitely danger there. It could work out very bad. It really depends on speed, right? I mean, there's two possible denials there, either one of which could be a big problem for us. So let's just try that. Or they have nearly no speed at all. Okay. Still could go badly. Still could go badly. All right. All right, we're going with the stuns here. Anybody immune to stun? I don't see any, but the Yintek, I should say, in the front is, of course, hardened, so didn't matter this time. All right, now in this case, I don't think this is the one that gives a random control skill. I don't really need that at the moment. So what I'm thinking is massive damage to one enemy, right? Random negative effect. I'm thinking this one, maybe we can get some nice torture effects, or maybe blank out some stamina or something like that. Oh, wow, he like canceled all of their, he canceled all of their traits. That's interesting. Okay, let's see about this. Not really as useful, given our guys over here, but, that could be interesting. All right, I think... Interesting question. I can get rid of the Yintek in the front, which would be very good. He's currently, obviously they're all stunned except for the Nishan's Nishan's pet. I'm looking, he's not going for a while though. There's one damage dealer over there, and I think that's probably the one I should get rid of. I mean, the rest of them, the other two guys are basically denial. Now, the Nishan's pet is dangerous because it can possess. So I'm actually thinking maybe get rid of that one. Burning sand. Apply burn to all enemies. That's not such a bad idea. All right. All right. Let me think. Should I go with the random control skill? I mean, as long as it's not stun, it should work out, right? Okay. Did he actually... Oh, you got a Mega Freeze on you, and I guess you resisted it. Either that or we tried to do the stun. All right. Either way, it worked out. All right. Now, we need to kill you. Well, you're already dead now because you're on fire. All right. Let's think about this. Electric fumigation. Okay, that's not going to do very much because it's thunder. That's going to do a lot of damage. Unless, of course, you miss, in which case it does 0 damage. Okay, let's think. Double damage to itself, mechanical hater. Not useful at the moment. This one, as long as you don't miss, everything is fine. Excellent. Well done. And victory once again. Okay, and then a little sword. I need swords right now. Okay, and a spin! You better get me a gem before this is over. Really, otherwise I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you with a razor. Yippee! Yeah, it dropped a little bit there. I'm probably going to have to put some kind of a team underneath. The thing about it is I have to remember to take it out, or that it's not going to be in one of the teams I select. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess, right? All right, so let's go with our third and final team of set number 3. Our third team was suggested by Sid the Soviet Kid. And Sid gave me 42 teams. And yes, I do know the significance of the number 42 in the movie and the book, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's why the Earth is here after all, right? All right, and I chose team number 17 because why wouldn't I choose number 17, right? All right, so let's go. I'm just hoping that the second individual doesn't finish it all off. Otherwise, the first individual is going to be very angry about that. All right, so we're going to start over in Thunder, and we're going to go with, as I said, somebody who would be very annoying destroyed if they didn't get an opportunity, and that's Zyla. All right, the individual in the second place, of course, is also Thunder, and this is the person who had better walk very carefully. You know what I mean? All right, and finally, we have, over in Metal, we have a hamster, and that's Melvin. Okay, so Melvin's just going to do what Melvin does, and then let these two handle it for themselves. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Obviously, we're using exclusive possessions. I see the levels are a little higher. This is a good thing. Vaultec, possession, not a good thing. I don't know whether or not he'd be going first or not, though. I mean, he could very well have speed on him. You know, what's the name? Zap is 5 levels higher, and he does have a 5 speed. It would be risky, though. I don't know about that. Is there anything else here that looks more interesting? I mean, we could try that. But I mean, the denial over there is the cleaviest over there, right? The alpha cleaviest. He's only 100, which means we're probably going to get the advantage on them. All right, why don't we just do the one on the left and throw caution to the wind? Worst case scenario, we do have 2 Thunder individuals. Oh, he's got a 6. Okay, so which is going to be more important then? I don't see, oh, I do see a support speed. That's not good. All right, so what do we got? All right, 47, 45. Yeah, at the moment, I'm really only concerned with... Uh-oh, that's not good. Well, like I said, we do have 2 Thunder individuals here, right? Hey, maybe he's got Static Shock. Static Force, I should say. Okay, so let's, he is going next. All right, so why don't we do Black Hat here? All right, the first attack will be against his own guys. Okay, and now, I guess Melvin is the target. Oh, what did you just do? Okay, it went by so fast I didn't see. He must have had one of the, it wasn't Static Force. He must have had one of the no-turn ones, which means, of course, it's broken. All right, let's see. Yeah, well, let's just get rid of the dangers here. Boom. All right, now for you, big fella. Gonna start picking away at you. Pick away a little bit more. All right, now I'm just gonna hit you over here a couple of times. And a little bit more. Okay, and you're dead. Oh, well, how did I hit the charge button? That's just terrible. How did that happen? All right, so let's see. Yeah, Zap knows when to pull back. Yes, he does. Okay, have fun with that. Have some agony chains, too. Okay, some fast chains. Just gave him a little smack there, just in case. I'm convinced that came from her. Really, just like smack. All right, so that worked out. And a spin. Okay, that time, I will take that. A little bit more Vlad is good Vlad. Okay, so that is the end of set number 3. We got the hump done. Let's go on to the set number 4. Okay, we are approaching the home stretch as we begin set number 4. All right, so let's get going. All right, set number 4 begins with a team that was part of 50. 5-0. I chose team number 21 because I think it's kind of a challenge. Anyway, team number 1 was suggested by Retro Killer. And Retro Killer, as I said, had 50 teams. And I took team number 21 as a little bit of a challenge, so we're going to do it. All right, so let's go. Let's start over in the light. And this is going to be with, where is Dorothy? Next up, we're going with a rather large fellow who's sitting right on top, and that's going to be Sparta. And in the third position, we have no one. Okay, so let's see how this works out. Okay, so who are we going to be fighting here? Obviously, we're not using denial. We're using, here, you go and kill people, right? So in some cases, it could be very, very ugly. All right, I see 2 denials up the front, either one of which can really hurt us. And, you know, if the other guy is ignored, yeah, that's not going to work out too good either. So why don't we look around a little bit more? I mean, if I do the one on the left, and I'm going before the Nishan's Pet and the Vaultic, I could kill them in time, and then come back and kill her. Because after all, his turn is going to come. They're probably going to go before him. That's interesting. All right, so why don't we try this one and see how this works out. Okay, so let's see. Speed-wise, I do believe that Demise is going first here. All right, my targets, of course. Oh, by the way, Sparta, don't miss. That would be very bad. All right, let me look at this for a moment. I noticed that Nishan's Pet is going first, and then Angelica is going next. Then Sparta's turn comes up. So I might be able to kill each and every one of them. It really depends. All right, this is what we're going to do. Strength from Beyond, right over here. Okay, now he's got double damage for this attack. She's got the most health, so I'm going to kill her. Here's the problem. If you miss the second attack, we're in a lot of trouble. All right. Okay, now we're going to do this, and he doesn't need the extra damage. I'm taking out the Nishan's Pet. That's because he's about to go. Don't miss. Okay, that worked out. And of course, now his real turn is coming up. If this one misses, it's not disastrous. But he didn't miss. Okay, challenge accepted. Challenge completed. All right, that was actually kind of interesting. All right, and a spin. You better give me some gems before this is over. I'm going to be really mad. See that? You're just teasing me now. You see that? You're just mean. You a mean old panda. Yes, you are. All right, so let's go in. And, yeah, the challenge worked out pretty well. Well, let's face it, Sparta is kind of strong. And Dorothy is also quite awesome as well. They make a good pair together. Okay, so let's talk about our next team. Team number 2 was suggested by Yesenia Gonzalez. And Yesenia wanted to see we're starting over in light again. But this time we are not going with a lady as much as a kitty cat. Okay, next up we're going over to water. And this is going to be... where do we have... Jeff. Yeah, I got to do something about Jeff's stuff. I'm pretty sure I opened up that last ruin slot. So I really should put better stuff on him. And finally, playing Denial, even though Jeff can do that, but Jeff can also do some damage too. But we're going to be going over to Magic. And then we're going to be doing... where is... Wormy! Okay, we have a lot of speed here. We have speed over here and over here. Obviously, I think the... oh, is Cloud going first? I think he's going to be going first. All right, let's take a look at what happens, right? All right, so we do have some avenues here, and that avenue does not lead up the middle. No, as a matter of fact, I'm getting a little concerned here with what I'm seeing across the board. So we're just going to hit the old refresh button. All right, I have no idea what that guy up the middle does. I don't know what he does. All right. Captain Copperbeard, Neobuki, and the Undertaker. Well, Undertaker can't be... he can't be possessed. So that one I can't... well, I don't think I'm going to be doing any... well, freezing. I can't freeze Captain Copperbeard. All right, so we're going to forget about that one. Am I going up the middle? It looks like I'm going up the middle here. As I said, I don't know what that guy does. Something screams at me that he's got anticipation. I don't remember. All right, let's just see what we have going on here. All right, how much speed did I got? All right, well, the one in the front's got a lot of speed, but I'm pretty sure Simba's going to be going first, and I think... no, actually, he... this is going to be a little bit tricky here. Because what I think I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be having Jeff do his freeze. I wanted him to do his bleeding attack, but I really think I'm going to be having him do it. Because if the Kihaku goes, and that could be very ugly. Alright, we're going to do charge with me. Right? And then we're going to do, is it deep freeze or is it deep? I think it's deep cold, right? Yeah, you know, it's a little hard to tell sometimes because... Freeze all targets, okay, because the wording of his skills is so terrible. Alright, I would strongly suggest you not missing anybody. Excellent work. Alright, let me think about this. See, doing a possession right now would be a big mistake. I'm trying to see here now. He's going to get another chance to go. I really got to get rid of him. All right. I'm going to poison the Kihaku here. Am I going to get another chance? I would have to silence him or do something to him because Wormy's not going to go until after they go again. That's not the one I'm looking for. That's the one I'm looking for. That's actually a group attack. It's not going to kill him. Oh, he's got poison on him. He's going to have poison and bleeding. Alright. Alright, so I'm thinking here, I can actually get rid of him, and that would be very good. Why don't we do massive... Okay, that's got the stun in there. Train Beast, that's the shield. That's not what I want right now. Alright, why don't we just do this and maybe get a stun on a guy up above? But I really want to make sure I get rid of the Kihaku. Alright, he's dead. This is good. Did we get the stun on you? We did. Okay, the other guy's immune to stun, so that's not the problem. Alright, I'm just going to do possessing eggs right now. Okay, good. Oh, that was very nice of you. Thank you very much. He's all red now. I'm not really sure why that is, but he's all red. Alright, let's think. Deep cold. Oh, we can do a refreeze. Well, he's... Okay, might as well just do it over here. Alright. Which means we only have to worry about this guy up here. Alright, Battle Tiger. Well, the stun will be wasted, won't it? We're going to do it anyway. So I want to do some damage. Alright, multi-effect eggs. This is going to do blinding and burning. Because that's not too good for our enemies, right? Okay, he missed the... What do we miss here? Okay, you know what? I don't mind that. I'd rather he was bleeding. Oh, actually, he got nothing there. Because he had the bleeding already. Alright, because it was Jeff who gave him the bleeding. Alright, he still has the... Alright, why don't we just do this just in case? Okay. Didn't he just have a shield there a minute ago? Okay, we're going to do a little heal here and remove negative status effects by hitting you in the face. Alright, and then let me think. Is he dead? Wait a minute. He's still bleeding up here. I think he's going to... Actually, is he bleeding at all? Yeah, he is. Okay. Because I'm looking at... This guy down here is probably dead, but he's also blind. I'm going to take care of this guy up here to make sure he's dead. Okay. And, charge with me would be a complete waste right now, so I guess he's going to charge. He's not going to charge with me, he's going to charge. Turns out it didn't matter. Okay, and I got a little sword for that, too. And a spin. I better get those gems, dude. I really better get those gems. Okay, I'll take the rune as long as it ain't food and money. But better get me a gem, though. Okay, so we got some success there first so far, right? Alright, so now let's get to our third and final team of the fourth set. Our third team was suggested by Spiky Cactus. And Spiky Cactus gave me 6 teams to work with. Each one of them had their own little theme. I chose... Oh, I don't remember the number of the one I chose, but I will mention the theme when I'm done. Alright, so we're going to go over to... Magic. Alright, we're going to Magic here. Someone who recently got ranked up, actually. And this is Bansies! And I put some stuff on him, too. All right, next up, we are going to be, you're going to see the theme pretty quickly. You might get a little confused in the end, though. We're going to go with over to fire, and we're looking for, where is Seti? Okay, and our final member of our team is going to be, I believe he's in the light. I think he's in the light. I keep making this mistake because I think he's magical, right? But he's not. I believe he's right here in the light. And that's Gakora. Is he Egyptian? Because the theme is ancient Egypt. I would think for ancient Egypt maybe Akhenotep or Bathlis or something like that. But I mean, hey, you know what? We've got some support over here too, right? Might work out all right. It all really depends on Seti here, right? So he's going to be doing some stunning. So let's see. I don't know about that. He's not really as fast as I would like him. We could do the one on the left. It really depends, right? It could end up being very bad. Middle, no, that's not a good idea at all. Not a good idea. And also, they got some levels over here on the side. Not really good. Don't fight Conan. It's never a good idea. Really, it isn't. It's definitely going to be dangerous to go over here. But none of them are immune to stun. It really depends. Is Seti going first? I mean, he is getting some help from both Bansies and Gakora. Okay, well, let's go. I should say Dumbo. It's his name. He doesn't like it, but it's his name. All right, they got support too. Okay, let's just check it. Well, obviously, that's a 48. That's a 49, and this is a 57. Okay, so what do you got? Okay, that worked out very well. All right, we needed both of our friends over here to help us. Right, so let's go here. And I would strongly suggest not missing any of these stuns. Yes, that would be very bad. Uh-oh. Ouch! Okay, let's go with, where is it? Remove from obstacles. I guess the evasion one would be the one I want to do, right? Spiritual cleaning, heavy light damage, and removes positive status effects from one enemy, removes negative status effects from all allies. They will be able to go immediately, right? So that's exactly what I want to do here. I'm thinking, who do I want to remove the stun from? I got to get rid of... I got to get rid of the Dungeon Keeper. Daze and Sunburn. Is that the one I want to do? Probably, right? All right, we'll just do this. All right, so Sandy Tomb deals moderate magic damage, applies Daze and Sunburn. So don't miss any of them. And you just completely missed the Dungeon Keeper. All right, we need a stun here. Where is it? Don't you have another stun? Yeah, here it is, right here, and it applies burn. All right, we need that stun. All right. He's gonna make us bleed now. Oh, okay. You did that's ugly, actually. And we're in a lot of trouble. This is not looking good. I think we're gonna get our first loss here. Yeah, that's not looking good at all. Okay, sapping friends removes positive status effects from one enemy. I am not going to be able to do anything here, am I? Burning sand, very heavy, burns all enemies. Burn. What? Really? Okay. All right. Fine. Heal self, applies regeneration. But that's not going to matter if they're still alive, right? Can you please? It's not enough to kill her, though. Kind of like that is. Alright, I'm sorry about that, Spiky Cactus. I think you just got the only loss we've had so far. My fault completely. Yeah, just don't mess with a team that's got Dungeon Master in it. Just never a good idea. Okay, so there we go. We're in the home stretch, and we're heading straight through the end there. Right to set number 5. And we have finally arrived at our 5th and final set. All right, so let's get going here. All right, our first team was suggested by Alex N. And Alex suggested 5 teams. I chose the middle one, right down the middle. Number 3, so let's get going. Now this first one actually is in upgrade at the moment, not here. There was a little bit of a Monster Wood event in order to get cells, and I now have enough to rank him up all by himself. So we have Bagel in his first appearance in this episode, as a matter of fact. All right, next up we have over in Metal. Going down here, we have somebody who I consider to be quite terrifying, and I try to avoid him whenever possible, because this is... He's down here somewhere. There we go. Blank. Yeah, he's terrifying. Alright, so in our final member of this team, because we need damage, and we're definitely going to be getting it, over in Darkness, this is... Where is... Marty! Don't call him Bat. Okay, so we got a whole thing going here. We got some denial. We're going to be doing freezing, though, so we have to keep that in mind. We got support up the middle, and we got damage. So let's see what we got here. Unfortunately, when I took the uncommons out of defense, and I put a good team in, they just massacred. So my trophy count has jumped a bit. So I hope we don't have problems finding suitable teams here. All right, let's look around. Okay, so I don't know about that one on the left there. Is he immune to freezing? I don't remember. All right, because we got to focus on freezing here. Yeah, after my experience with Corella Brutalis previously, I'd rather not fight another one at this moment. Up the middle, we can't freeze the Agursis. All right, so let's just do a refresh. Looking for something. Oh, we're getting bad now. 2 immune to freezing on the left. 1 immune to freezing on the right. Up the middle, no. All right, so this is our last chance. We're going to have to pick one of these now. Okay, well, I'm not doing the one up the middle because the Agursis is immune to freezing. Which one works out worse if things go badly? That's the question here, right? Another thing about it is, who is more likely to be faster than Bagel? Okay, well, here's the thing. The Prince Charmless. I believe Prince Charmless is tough. I know he's at least hardened. All right, I'm going to do the one on the right, mostly because we seem to have an advantage because Panda Claus is there. It could work out really badly, but we'll have to see. It all depends on the speed, who's going first, and whether or not Bagel gets the freezes down. Now, that's a good question. Okay, 59. Okay, we got that one. All right. Okay, so that's not that big of a problem. Okay, well, it does depend, though. Does he get the freezes down? If he gets the freezes down, we might be all right. All right. Obviously, he needs to get the freezes down. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Yep. I thought that was going to be a problem. All right, luckily he's going first because I can do... Where is it? Removes positive status effects. He's got high ground, right? Wait a minute. Heals all heals all allies, removes negative status effects from allies. That's what I wanted. Okay, so let's think about this. I really want to get them bleeding, right? Because that's a longer term situation there. Although, is there something I can do about him? Now, I can't make him bleed down here because he's an abomination. But I need to damage him before I can try to go in for the kill, right? Alright, this is what I'm going to do. Miss everybody? Oh. You can't make that up. Alright, well, he's going to go in for damage this time and a little bit of dazing, but I think we're going to be in a lot of trouble afterwards. Is that what you... Okay, took his stamina away. That's not good, but then again, he used a lot of his stamina anyway. Alright, heal self. Yeah, precision. That's something you need up there, isn't it? Alright, why don't we just shield? Okay, and you're draining fast. Alright, so can I kill him? Yes, please do. Please. Thank you. Okay, luckily I believe I can refreeze. That's one of you, right? Well, who do I want? Well, I'm not really concerned with the Santa there, you know? I'm more concerned with you. Okay, remove positive status effects, applies reverse healing. That might be useful, because the Panda Claus, I think, can do that at times, can he? Alright. Okay, you have no stamina. You have no stamina. Okay. A little bit of a heal there that hurt him. Okay, let's go for the freezing again. And we just have no stamina. Okay, you have some. Make them bleed. Now, if you'd done that in the first place, you know, just saying, it would have been a lot better of a fight. Alright, stamina issues again. Okay, that's not good. You would be going next, wouldn't you? Alright, we're going to charge then, because, blindness. Let me think. Well, I mean, getting rid of negative status effects would be a great idea, right? So, we're going to heal. Okay, and is this you dead? Yes, it is. Yeah, the MVP is on the bottom there, by the way. He's very, very good at keeping a team alive and keeping them in good shape. I want gems. I don't want gold. I want gems. I blame you. Okay, so let's go in with our second team. Our second team was suggested by Austin Chadwick. And I don't know if I've actually seen this one. It probably has popped up, but I know I haven't done it. And it's an obvious one. You're going to get what the team is as soon as I begin, right? Alright, so let's start here. Over in darkness. We're going to go with... Where is... He's here somewhere. I just opened up another rune slot of him, too, just for this. This is going to be Keith. You can probably figure out what the team's going to be now. All right, next up, we're going over to metal. What kind of metal? Heavy metal. There we go. We got Gene in the house. And now, the newest member of the band. Where is she? She's here somewhere. Probably down here a bit. There he is, Alicia. Okay, so in terms of speed, we have kind of an issue given the way I have them configured. If they do get damaged, Keith is another one that can really keep a band going, right? They can really keep a band going. It's going to be a little hard to get, at this rate, to find people who don't have, like, amazing stuff. Well, the thing is that Keith is immune to possession, I think he is. So, I mean, if I went with Mr. Scratch... Yeah, but the other two are probably going to go first. So being able to remove possession isn't really going to help. Yeah, let's just skip. Let's go on to the next one. Let's just see. Tough one, tough one. Okay, so, I mean, I don't want to mess with a Hackster. That just seems like a really bad idea. And I don't want to put Metalhead against Metalhead. That just seems wrong. What's on the left is terrifying, so let's not do that. All right, we do have, like, a couple of different forms of denial over here. Not a lot of damage. I suppose that's probably the best situation we're going to get. I mean, it might be a big problem, But I'm hoping that Keith can hopefully resist everything that's thrown his way. He can resist. He's immune to the possession, I believe. But the freezing or the stunning is going to be a bit of a problem. All right, we're just going to do it and see whether or not we can overcome. All right, I was kind of hoping. Oh, ouch. They're all going to be going first. That's going to be ugly. Okay, he got frozen. That's not good. Oh, that's going to be ugly. Ouch. Okay, if we can just get to a Kethor who can actually do something. I don't suppose you want to do Darkest Hour? I didn't think so. Ah, okay, it's over. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I guess choosing a team that had like 3 denials on it was a poor choice on my part. Smells like protection, 100% shield. I'm guessing the 100%, yeah, but I also need to get rid of the negative status effects, don't I? Alright, I guess I have to do this one. Even though he's gonna die, because he's got no offense. Alright, sorry about that. You know, the thing about it is, because the trophy count was up so much, I just wasn't going to run into anything that didn't have very strong denial. Sorry about that. Alright, so... Alright, that was the second team. I think that was our second loss. Yeah, or again, once again, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so let's get going with our finale. And I have been saving something for this. Alright, so as I said, I've gotten a lot of teams that had large numbers and small numbers, and I tried to do a decent mix. But then again, sometimes somebody just goes the extra mile. And that's kind of what I saved for our finale. So, our final team today was suggested by XXX Vaultec Eradicator 29 XXX. And this individual, I'll say Vaultec Eradicator 29, suggested 100 teams. Now, I looked through the teams. I was kind of tempted to, the first couple were variations of VIPs, and I didn't really use any. I think I used Zyla. I'm not sure. Sometimes I get confused between when I'm doing this, between the teams for this video and the regular ones, because they kind of mix together. I was kind of tempted to do that. But the reason that I didn't do one of them is what you just saw, is that all it takes is running to somebody who has denial, and they're just going to stand there and die, right? So unfortunately, I don't have any VIPs that have denial. I don't actually know if any of them do have any. So I decided to just look down, try to find something interesting. Also try to find maybe individuals that I haven't used already in this video. So I think I found a pretty strong team, and I also added in a little extra there just because. All right, so I went all the way to the bottom, and I went to number 97. Our final team is going to begin with, over in water, this is going to be Jack. All right, next up, we're going over to Magic, and we're going down to... There's a lot of purple down here. Have you noticed that? Okay. Jello. And finally, and you know I had to do this, Vaultec. Of course I had to go with Vaultec. Alright, so we have a really strong team. So this team is more equipped. Now all of a sudden I'm getting hundreds. Okay. I want to find a strong team for this group because, you know, we do have Jack. Jack is very good denial. We have Zap, who's very good damage. And, of course, Jello. The good thing about Jello, of course, is his trait is just amazing. He's basically immune to all forms of denial. You know, basically, I mean, control, shall we say. Control. I'm just going to refresh. I want to find something strong. Okay, the one on the right is high level. And they probably might beat us, but, you know, the thing about it is I don't know about that because, you know, there's no really denial over there. Now, I'm looking over here And this looks like a really strong team on the left. All right, let's do that. All right, it really depends on what they... Okay, they don't have any... there's no way I could have known that, right? I mean, you're looking... I was about to say, of course, if they have runes that are really amazing and faster than Jack, then we have a big problem, but apparently that's not a problem. Okay, that's kind of a shame. Why have individuals like that with silver relics, 115, 110, 105, and not give them a single rune? I just don't understand that. Anyway, anything can happen, but I think we got this. All right, let's see. All right, there's only one of them here that is hardened, so I am going to take her stamina away from her, right down there. Right, because she resisted the freeze. Do you notice that? All right, so let's let the slaughter begin. Who am I most concerned with? Well, I probably want to kill him up above because he could be a bit of a problem. But Lumuna, I'm gonna focus on him because the damage will kind of spread out a little bit. It's just that he could really be the big problem because he's got a lot of supporty stuff and shielding and stuff like that. He also had the best health. All right, now I can start spreading it around a little bit. I'm going to go towards Lumuna in the front. And he's dead. All right, and now I'm going to... Is he just going to kill them all by himself? I do believe he's going to do just that. And... you know what? Let's let Jello finish it, right? Oh, she's got a big shield. Oh, you disabled his trait. How terrible. Yeah, what was his trait again? If memory serves me correctly, he was energized if he was attacked by a water attack. Yeah, that really was amazing. You really should have hit him down here. This right here, because his trait is horrific. Really it is. All forms of possession. Wow. That's an amazing trait. And by the way, you're dead. Okay, and our final fight was victorious. All right. And a spin. You better give me the gems right now. No, I didn't want Scorch Peg cells. I have a lot of I have hundreds of Scorch Peg cells. Okay, and that is it. That is the end of our 5th set. And I'm sure that I have something to say coming up. And we are done. All right, we did lose a couple there, basically because of the selection of opponents on my side. But generally speaking, we did pretty darn good there. Some really good teams, and I really do appreciate all the support and the contribution that led up to this video. And again, if your team wasn't selected, I'm very sorry about that. Again, there's just so many I can actually do, and there were so many suggested. I really do appreciate everybody who contributed to making this video, and we'll try to make that up in individual episodes in the near future. So anyway, we're up to 700, and who knows where we're going from here. Maybe we'll all be getting back together for this at 750. Who knows? Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it, and play games, because games are fun. See you.